Okay, the piece of luggage that I'm going to share with you is going to literally revolutionize the way luggage is going to be made in the future. I can't wait to share it with you. If you're new here, my name is Bree. I work as a flight attendant, and when I'm not working, I'm on holiday somewhere traveling and enjoying my flight benefits, which means I travel a lot, a lot. And I feel like I'm literally living out of a suitcase. So if you're wanting to get advice on suitcases and the best features in suitcases and all that jazz, then I'm your girl. I have a fairly good idea at what features really make or break a suitcase. And this bag that I'm going to share with you, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to share with you. It's just the best. I have no words. I want to introduce you to the VELO 3-in-1 Expandable Hardside Luggage, the world's first hardside expandable suitcase that can easily switch between 3 sizes. I'm so excited to bring this video to you guys. Hope it changes your life as it has changed mine. Let's get into the video. So first of all, we're going to talk about what sets this suitcase apart from other suitcases. And there's a few different components. The first one is the 3-in-1 expandable design. The revolutionary expandable design allows VELO to instantly transform between a 16-inch suitcase, a 22 compact check-in suitcase, and a 26 extra large check-in suitcase. It's the world's first hardside luggage that can expand to twice its volume in seconds. So I'm going to share with you how you exactly expand this suitcase, and it's so simple and so easy. As I said, it literally takes seconds. So first all you do is you just press this little button here, and the handle pops up nice and easy. You then press the handle and pull the handle up, as well as pressing this little button that is inside the suitcase just below the handle. And you press that, and then you literally just pull it up. So now it's in the largest expandable size. Look how actually huge it is. It literally looks like it's doubled in size. And then to pop it back into place, you literally just do the same things. You just press that little button here and lift it up. And then it just easily clicks back into place. There's a few different scenarios that I can see this bag absolutely working brilliant for. The first one is this size, the 16-inch. This is great for like a little business trip or a few nights away. This next size, the 22-inch, will be perfect for like a little getaway where you want to bring a few different outfits, but you don't want to bring like a huge bag with you. It's like a perfect kind of medium-sized bag. And then this 26-inch, this is perfect for like longer vacations where you want to bring a lot of stuff, and surprisingly this actually fits a lot of stuff in it, but it doesn't look like those big bulky suitcases that you see normal people traveling with. It's like such a good size. The next thing that sets this suitcase apart is its DIY capabilities. I personally haven't done any to this suitcase, but you can really DIY this, and I'll put some photos on the screen of like what I'm talking about, but you can put little images on here, and as you expand it, it changes the images and it just adds a little bit of a flair to your suitcase so that it kind of sets it apart from others. And it's just fun to be able to customize your suitcase, because sometimes suitcases can be a bit boring and a bit ugly, but it's fun to be able to just have that option. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is the design and build quality. Obviously the whole concept is genius. This 3-in-1 expandable suitcase is literally genius, and it is going to change the game when it comes to suitcases. As you can see, the engineering of this suitcase is very high tech, and the fact that someone has actually thought about doing this type of suitcase is obviously genius. The shell is actually made of 100% polycarbonate, and the interior is made of peach skin velvet, which, just think about peach skin and what that feels like. Very soft, very smooth, kind of velvet. It's beautiful inside. The handle is made of ABS and aluminium, and the wheels are also made of ABS and rubber. The weight of this suitcase is 4.7 kilos. Also, I just want to comment on the beautiful aesthetics of this suitcase. Like, don't you think it just looks beautiful? It's very chic, very minimal, very luxurious. I feel like, I don't know, if I'm walking around this in the airport, I feel like it's like having a Chanel as a suitcase. It's just like, it's beautiful, very good quality. Okay, next I'm going to talk about the functionality and the features. First of all, this suitcase is waterproof. That's what I love about hard shell suitcases, is that they are waterproof. So you don't have to worry about your stuff inside getting damaged by water or anything like that. Okay, we're going to open the suitcase now. I'm going to show you what it looks like inside, because it has very efficient organization. So inside the suitcase, you can see that there are adjustable dividers, and these dividers dividers make packing so easy. You've got little pockets here that you can put some toiletries or even like something that you need to grab really easily. And then also if you unbuckle these sections, then you obviously have the inside to put stuff in, and then once you do buckle them up, it kind of squishes it in place, kind of like a compression. So you might be wondering what it looks like in all the different modes when it is extended. This is what the 16-inch looks like. This is what the 22-inch looks like. Now this is what the 26-inch looks like on the inside. As you can see, the dividers are still in place. The functionality still works. Amazing. It's just absolutely genius that it can go from 3 different sizes, yet everything still works, like the zippers, these dividers, the handle, like just genius. I'm now going to share with you the size and capacity for all the different sizes of this suitcase. When it is expanded into the 3 different sizes, there's 2 measurements that are the same and stay the same. Those measurements are the width of it, which is 27 centimeters, and also the length, which is 39.5 centimeters. And that stays the same with all the different sizes. The only thing different is the height. So when it is in the smaller size, it is 47 centimeters in height. When it's expanded to the middle size, it is 60 centimeters in height. And when it is expanded to the largest size, it is 72 centimeters in height. Now I'm going to go through the durability and materials that we use to make this suitcase. VELO combines a durable AA class 6063 aluminium frame with a 100% polycarbonate shell and robust joints, ensuring exceptional strength and resilience. VELO actually partners with top manufacturers that also produce some of the best quality suitcases in the world, like Samsonite, Desley, and Kirkline. So you know that where it's being made is a good quality manufacturer that knows its stuff when it comes to suitcases and luggages. And you just know that this is going to be durable and last the test of time. To do a little durability test, I'm going to give it like a bit of a shake and maybe a kick and just show you how durable it is. So you can have the confidence that if you check this in and it's thrown around by the baggage handlers, which you know you hope they don't do, that you know that it's going to actually last and not break. So I can imagine this bag lasting so long, and if it doesn't, then VELO does give you a 5-year warranty. Okay, next I'm going to talk about is mobility and handling. So as you can see, this handle here is so sleek and it just like pops into place. It pops up really easily. It's very good quality, very stylish, and it's good for transportation. So this bag has experienced 360-degree silent spinner wheels for effortless navigation on any terrain. So as you can see, they do spin in 360. So if you're going over little bumps and stuff, if you're in Europe and I don't know, you're going over all the different rocky terrain, fantastic for that. Okay, next I'm going to talk about the security features. As you can see, this bag does have a lock here, so you can lock up your bag. It's the latest TSA 008 lock, ensuring your privacy and added security. So obviously you can see these zippers are like a curve shape. They weren't bent. They're actually built like that because it helps when you expand, and obviously they just slip in really easily right here when you want to lock up your suitcase. Okay, next I'm going to go through some pros and cons. So some pros is that it is made out of a hard shell case. Now I will not use a suitcase unless it has a hard shell. Gone are the days of fabric. I feel like fabric is so outdated. It's really ugly, and the hard shell just gives you a peace of mind that your belongings are going to be nice and safe inside. Also with material suitcases is that people can actually cut the suitcase and potentially steal your stuff inside, whereas these hard shell cases are a lot harder to break into. And personally, I think hard shell suitcases, they just look better, don't they? Okay, another pro is that it has 4 wheels. I absolutely despise suitcases that have 2 wheels. I've had many friends actually hurt their arm from pulling the 2-wheeled suitcases, because as you're pulling it can strain your arm and actually give you an injury. So I always recommend going for the 4-wheel suitcases. Plus they're a lot easier and they look a bit nicer when you're like walking along in the airport. Like they just look better and you won't injure yourself. Another pro is obviously the 1 in 3 suitcase. I find that on holidays, I always pack my suitcase to the brim when I'm leaving. So when I'm coming home, it's always a lot harder to pack it again because you've bought souvenirs and maybe some things to take home with you. And I find that this is is just perfect because if you're on holidays and you pack this amount, you can just expand it to the next amount and you can fit a lot more stuff to bring home with you. You don't have to go buy another suitcase to bring home with you, which I feel like a lot of people do these days, is they have to go and buy another suitcase. Another pro is that you don't actually need to spend money on multiple sizes of suitcases. You can just buy the one suitcase and you can have 3 different sizes. So currently we have like a bunch of different suitcases because we have like a bigger one, we have a middle one, and then we have some small carry-on sizes. But if you just buy this suitcase, then you've got all 3. You don't have to like spend money buying different size suitcases, if that makes sense. Another pro is that storage is so easy. We have like these big suitcases stored in our garage that are just taking up space. You can literally just store this somewhere really easy and it doesn't take up much space in your storage at all. So even if you never actually use it in this smaller mode, you can always store it away in the smaller mode. Okay, now I'm going to talk about cons. The only real con of this suitcase that I found is that this size, the smaller size, the 16-inch, is actually too big for a carry-on in Australia. Apparently it can be fit into carry-ons in other countries with particular airlines, but personally in Australia this does not fit, and you'll get it taken off you by the gate staff if you bring this as a carry-on in Australia. That's the only con, but maybe that isn't actually a con because it looks really small, but it actually is quite large. You can actually fit so much stuff in it. So maybe that is actually a pro because you can probably just take this and it looks small, but it's actually, yeah, actually can fit so much stuff. So overall, I think that this product is absolutely genius and I think you need it in your life. I'm so glad it's in my life now and I absolutely cannot wait to use it. I will pop all the information on VELO and this suitcase in the description, as well as the price, how to buy it, all that jazz. So definitely check out my description for that information. And I also want to thank VELO for sponsoring this video. I'm very grateful to be partnering with them, and I would never accept a sponsorship unless it's something that I truly believe in and that I think something that you guys need to know about as well. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.